If this world were mine. I've been channeling this song and I keep hearing it. And yeah, this is a love reading, but spirits of the highest light, guiding light, truth, love, and light. My spiritual team's goddesses are Orishas. May I have one goddess card before I tap into I asked for one, but okay. So the same people that, okay, I just did a reading and the same two cards came out. Asking for you to ground and basically showing yourself some self-love. This also has something to do with a Leo. And do note that I do honor a cusp, right? So if you're on the cusp of Leo and Virgo, or if you're on the cusp of, or it could also have something to do with a Capricorn. Okay, so that's something, the spirits inserted that, okay? But do note, with love readings, honey, I implore you to get the information, okay? Get the information of the other person, and even your information, right? You should know your and your partner's, at least the sun sign and the moon sign, okay? Please and thank you. So it makes it a lot better, so you know off the top if it resonates or if it doesn't. But even still, it can resonate and it not, your sign not be mentioned, right? But in the grounding card, I'm hyper focusing in on the spiral, honey, the sacred geometry of the spiral. And I was thinking yesterday, I heard when I was in love that if you really think about it, right, in your mind's eye, the 6 is a spiral, right? The 9 is a spiral. I'm still thinking about that 3. Still thinking about that 3. You may utilize the 369 method. You may be a life path number 3, 6, or 9. Honey, the numbers 3, 6, and 9 reduce down to a 9 or 99, okay? And oh, I was looking at this painting right before I came back to give y'all this tea. The as above, so below. Honey, this words. This picture was a bridge. But just looking at the picture, right? Yeah, the picture shows a bridge. But if you really look at the picture, it also shows the reflection. The reflection of, what is, there's a little gnat in here. I'm going to have to look up spiritual meaning for that. Probably, we rebuke all monitoring spirits from our presence. Y'all can look, see. There might be some cross watchers watching, okay? Also, mind your business. Mind your business. But since you here, nothing that I say can be used against me. Or the people that this message is truly for, okay? Because, honey, it's a code within a code, okay? Shout out. But, to you. And, it made me think of spiritually helping people cross over, because it's something that I helped someone do for their own loved one, right? And yeah. So with that being said, it made me think about transitioning over, right? It could be transitioning over from dark to light. It could be you transforming. Okay, that's the word that wanted to come out. Transitioning from a loved one from life to the spirit realm. Just transitions. And this was supposed to be a love reading, but I feel like this is like going into like crystals that help you transition. That is the theme today. That is the theme. Transitions. Because even with grief and you're moving from one into peace, right? Peace with what has happened, right? You gotta move, you gotta shift, you gotta transition. Shift is another word for transition. Vice versa. Confirmation burp, okay? Oh, but it just came to me. The reflection of water. Right? Now, sometimes your outward appearance does not reflect your inner, right? But it just made me think about as above, so below, right? In this realm and in the spirit realm, it reflects each other. So I need for you to make peace with what is in the spirit realm that would try to show itself in your current realm, right? And that is very tricky. And the reason why it can be tricky is because I watched something recently that talked about how like there's other entities that will try to, when you're in that state, right? That will try to like sabotage you and plant stuff into your visions. And I'm not talking about just like regular visions, like when you are at your most relaxed state, when you're trying to rest and sleep. And that they will try to plant stuff in it. But let me tell you, honey, sometimes it is like what it is that's trying to take place. And I implore you to work with your dreams and try not to just allow your dreams to happen to you. Let's try to work on navigating our own dreams, right? Our own destiny when we are in those other realms. Let me be the first to tell you, if you don't know, you are in control. You are in control. You are in control. So now you know. Now you know that you can lead and guide this thing wherever, in this realm and in other realms. If someone is taking advantage of you, if someone is coming against you, honey, you have the innate right to fight and win. And you can, and you will. Okay? If you minding your business, you ain't doing nothing wrong. Someone is coming up against you. Now, for y'all people who, I heard evildoers. For y'all people who just ain't about the right, I heard Maleficent, who are coming up against people, the cross watchers, whoever you are, the ones who mean harm. You ain't winning. You ain't winning. My God said you're not winning. So, before you lay down, I ask for you to call on your people. Because it's a war. I heard it's a war for your mind. And you determine what side you're going to be on, and you determine if you're going to fight. And I'm here to tell you, if you're seeing this, you are more than equipped to fight. You have everything that you need and other tools that you need. And guidance will come your way if you do not have it. I hear everything in divine timing. I just got a visual, honey, of Keith Lee saying, all right. Like, oh, it's time to close this out. I've said enough. This came from these cards, and I don't even know if I even touched on the other one, but yeah, I'm hyper focusing in on the flowers. Yeah. And they're giving you your flowers. Flowers mean something to you. Yeah. All right, y'all, it's time to go to work. All right. Peace, love, and light, and give yourself a big hug. Because if you hadn't heard it from anybody else, honey, you're doing a good job. Keep it up. Bye.